remember when I said that they didn't show anything at that Overkill's The Walking Dead countdown stream they did? Because they didn't have anything to show? Well, it seems I was kind of right. So, E3 happened, and I still didn't have a computer at that time. Yay. But yeah, basically, we finally saw fucking gameplay of Overkill's The Walking Dead, which is said to be an early internal beta, which explains why it looks really rough and still early in development. But yeah, let's talk about the gameplay. So, they are focusing on melee, I would say, as your ammo is rare for weapons. But the melee system clearly takes inspiration from games like Dying Light and Dead Island. It looks nice, but the melee doesn't have to seem any weight to it. Like, you just swing it and it doesn't seem to have any feedback from you hitting the zombies. Then, I like that ammo is rare. Like, this sounds like a zombie game that I would want to play. But they really should change that ammo from killing human AI isn't pick upable by walking over it, but make it an interactable thing, because when ammo is a commodity, or ammo is a rarity, then I don't think you accidentally walking over some ammo when a teammate needs it is a good thing to add into the game. So suppressors break after X amount of time use, which is, I guess, good, as it makes you use specific weapons like crossbows and melee for actual stealth. And maybe suppressors will be a craftable thing in the gameplay world, as we saw that you can scavenge stuff and then make stuff from it, like bandages or whatever you have put on your hotbar there. Weapons can also jam, which I actually fucking adore, because we all know that Far Cry 2 is the best game. Everyone knows that. Then there seem to be different types of traps blocking your path, like tripwires that trigger explosives and bear traps. I'm hoping that they add more of these things, but also make it so they are easier to like get rid of. Because if like a tripwire blocks a vital path, I have no clue if you can get over it or around it in certain points of the map, because currently if you want to disarm them you have to have specific toolboxes, so we'll see when the game comes out. Health is also in chunks. Losing a chunk will not make it regenerate, but using health items will refill the lost chunk, which is an actually pretty good health system. You also have a 3-down system like in Payday. While down you will see how many times you can still go down, which is quite nice, but if they would have just done it the Payday way, where your screen is gray saying you can't go down anymore, would have been better, I think. There's a noise system where at the top of the screen there's a meter, and if the meter gets filled, a big horde of walkers or Zimbabweans will come. But I really hope that they also have a different noise system where, like, let's say you shoot a gun in the map, then that walkers start going towards that sound, like in State of Decay, which I think still has the best noise system in a zombie game. And when trying to hole up, like in a building or something, you can barricade entrances and such, giving you a better fighting chance. And the game has bag moving, which I will hate with all of my heart. There's also a horde mode, where you have to protect like 3 different points from Zimbabweans. You can build fortifications and such, but currently it just seems to be the Defend Your Safe House game mode that we have in Payday. They also did an AMA later to clarify things, because people seeing the gameplay weren't very happy, as they were saying it looks like utter garbage and it looks like a game made in 2013. But yeah, in the AMA, like, most interesting things I picked out. The contract for the game was signed with Skybound back in 2014 for 10 years. So the game is coming out this year, so that means there will be at least 6 years or content, post-launch content, yeah. They also said post-launch content will consist of a mix of paid and free DLCs and no loot boxes or microtransactions, which is a good thing, considering loot boxes almost killed Payday 2, and they're going back to the old scheme of Payday 2 updates. The game is an online co-op, which we know, and will have daily and weekly events that require a constant connection. I have no idea what this might mean. Maybe they're just trying to rename side jobs and such, but maybe they will actually be significant events, but we'll see. The game will have 4 difficulties, which is good because the game looks really easy, but that was probably like normal mode as well. The game will have 40 plus weapons and about 200 weapon mods. I think that is more than Payday 2. Well, definitely had on launch, but currently I think Payday 2 still has more. Overkill's The Walking Dead runs on Unreal 4, and they've added their own technologies for randomization to offer a fresh experience, and their own lighting system. That is, I'm guessing those are the things that Valhalla gave them, as they were using Valhalla, but not anymore. Then a weather system and time of day got confirmed, which is okay. I have no idea why, but it's cool, I guess. They also said their hordes can be up to 200 plus walkers, which is quite a lot. That is quite a lot. And they've selected the most interesting neighborhoods of DC, and players will be able to play several missions in each of them. We know Georgetown is one of them because they made a developer diary video on Georgetown. Then for characters, they will have skins you can unlock by playing the game. And regarding endgame, they'll have a progression system for the most engaged players, so perhaps something like Infamy. The story is canon and happens in parallel with the characters from the comic books. I don't know how to feel about that, but I guess we'll see in the long run. And by leveling up your characters and upgrading your camp, you get access to a varied set of toolkits and allow you to access shortcuts, rooms with loot, and vantage points and such. And combat items like smoke grenades, Molotov cocktails, ships for silent takedowns, bandages, you can equip them in the lobby and then craft them in the levels, if you so happen to find the components. And then they also talked a bit about the camp in the AMA, which seems to sound interesting, as they are treating the camp almost as a character with its own upgrades and skill tree. And the more you add to the camp, the more NPC survivors you can host. You also can send NPCs to scavenge for you. Having more people also means that they need more food, so you need to be smart on how to expand it and such. So basically, the camp aspect of the game sounds like State of Decay's camp, which is really interesting because State of Decay I still consider to be one of the best zombie games. But yeah, what do I think? I think Overkill actually has a chance, even though the game looks really bad right now. They have about 4 months. Yeah, no, fuck. Like 3 months or so to fix the game. And hopefully they will do that. Cause while I don't think I will be buying it for $60, cause I still think that's way too much for that game. It looks interesting. I might play it if I happen to get a chance to play it. But I was still kind of right. But hey, let's just wait for the full release or the beta whenever that is coming out. And hope Overkill knows what they're doing. I guess thanks for watching. Like and dislike. Don't subscribe because I don't make videos basically ever. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.